Okay, I'm going to do a first impression of Blue Vanille from Henry Jacques. I can't speak French. And I also want to do this maybe because just if the company will see this and maybe throw my friend a bone. Because, of course, my friend got me this as a gift. It wasn't anything, you know, I didn't pay for it. Of course, I'm disappointed that this happened, but my friend paid a lot of money for this. And I think it's almost unacceptable, it seems like, that this should have happened. So I don't know if the company sees this and maybe they'll throw my friend a bone. But, you know, it says, you know, sealed after quality control. And if you saw that video that I opened this, when I opened it, all these like little plastic things fell out. And at first I was like, dude, what is this? I'm like, don't tell me there's diamonds in this shit. And I know it's a lot of money. And then finally I realized that, oh, wait a second. And I looked at it. Do you see? It's cracked. Can you see that? And then so, I don't know, right there, see? And so it's like leaking, dude. And, you know, it says it was, you know, sealed after quality control. And my friend tried to say, oh, well, you know, it was labeled skincare, so maybe they were rough with it. Not their fault. I mean, bro, there is a lot. This was a very bubble wrapped, dude. I just feel, I don't know if the company would make good on her, something like that, or throw her a bone, but she's telling me that she's not mad, but I'm sure she is internally fuming and extremely pissed off that it's cracked like that. Like I said, I thought at first, I'm like, oh my God, are there actual diamonds in it? What is this? And then I realized, oh, it's cracked and there's like kind of a leak. So my first impression of it is, I guess, again, and I had COVID, so my smell is actually not what it used to be. But my first impression of it would be that it has kind of reminded me of a Creed Sublime Vanille with tobacco. That is my very first impression of it, if you want my first impression of it. Again, my smell is not super good since COVID, but that is what it is instantly reminding me of when I first smell it. Kind of like a Creed Sublime Vanille, but with tobacco. So I'm hoping to give it a full wearing later. And as my smell comes back, well, hopefully more and more, you know, knock on counter, I'll be able to smell fragrances better. But so yeah, my very first impression is Creed Sublime Vanille, but with tobacco. That's kind of what it's reminded me of. I don't know what the dry down smells like yet, but, and I can say projection wise, I can smell it pretty well. And I only have like half my smell since COVID, you know, 9 months ago, going on 10 months. And I can smell it pretty well. So I've seen some people say that it doesn't project well. I had COVID. I only have like half my smell and I can still smell it pretty well. So anyway, I don't know if the company would see this, make good on it. My friend, you know, she's trying to say, oh, well, it was labeled skincare. So maybe that's why. But I just feel like this amount of bubble wrap, dude, I don't know, man. For $1,000 fragrance, it should not be that fragile. I mean, this thing was wrapped. It was wrapped, dude. So again, I don't know if the company will see this, but, you know, anyway.